It's a Taste of Nashville, brought to you by Omni Nashville and Lionel Trains, with Devon and John Dwyer, and their guests, Tyler Saracino, Michael Scholl, Brad Feuerbacher, and CJ Field.
Welcome in, everybody. It's time for Taste of Nashville, and we're back. John Dwyer is joining me. I'm Devon O'Day.
Thank you for being here. Yeah, we do this at the Omni Hotel. We're in the lobby, and if you haven't been here for a few months, they've got a new pick, the bar back here. It's kind of quiet now, but it's kind of a seen place. We're not allowed. I mean, there's a certain time they kick us out, but I have another great show for you. I hope you're having a good summer. And it's nice and cool inside here at the Omni.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Devon has one fan. I'm another. I'll tell you that. But yeah, we have racing to talk about. We've got another musical guest who's blowing up the charts. But let's start talking about food.
Yeah, that's a great way to start anything, especially if you're at Omni Nashville, because we have the sous chef right here from Omni Nashville, and it's Chef Tyler Saracino. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. Excited to be here chatting with y'all.
A return visit.
Correct. It's been a couple years,
That's a big
but
deal.
yeah.
I'm just saying, we don't do that.
My agent works hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and I love the fact that obviously the staff here and everybody, really from around the world, but you're a local product.
Correct.
Father Ryan Proud, Fighting Irish.
09.
And then you have, and this was open, I guess it's been right here 11 years. So
11, 12.
So this is very cool. You get to work in your hometown.
Yeah,
what was that pathway like?
It was amazing really getting to see, we're even being able to work in some of the old Nashville, like homestead restaurants that were really big back in the day, maybe aren't around anymore. So being able to kind of see, going from working in those spots and seeing places develop and grow and being able to spend some time in those kitchens, seeing my friends who I've worked with or even trained or taught go up to be executive chefs and run their own spots. It's really cool to see.
What does it entail to be a sous chef, and what restaurants are you responsible for? Are you with the whole event system?
So I'm the executive sous chef for the whole building. So I oversee all the restaurants, of course, the coffee shop a little bit, and the banquets and catering operation. We have 100,000 square feet of banquets and catering space, plus kitchen notes, bar lines. We have, this new pick bar. So I get my steps in, keeps me moving around.
Yeah.
It's great.
What are some of the specialties that you've brought food-wise?
We obviously do the big buffet bar where we'll bring in some special, products. I have the opportunity to know quite a lot of local farmers, things like that. So we're able to bring in some great produce. I grew up on meat and threes, so things like chicken and dumplings and the smoked prime rib and things like that.
So we have you to thank for chicken and dumplings.
That's right. Yeah. Well, not originally, but I'm keeping it alive for sure. Yeah.
So as we go from summer to fall, and it is a lot of local resource food and so forth that you want to do, what does the menu tweak, change? How does that with the season?
Yeah, so we obviously have some things that we got to keep year round, some things that people come back for time and time again, but we work with a lot of local purveyors, like I had mentioned, and the produce is changing constantly, the fruits, the berries, the lettuces, the vegetables. So as soon as we see something come in, we'll say how can we use this on the buffet, or how can we use this in a special in kitchen notes, and try to utilize it in any way we can. So we just keeping it fresh. We'll tweak menus every now and then, usually seasonally, 3 to 4 times a year, and then we'll just throw in specials with some of the cool stuff we can get.
What's the most requested dish at the Omni Nashville?
The biscuits and gravy, of course.
No kidding, really?
Absolutely. We make probably 500,000 biscuits a year. We go through quite a lot. It's extremely popular, and we are, very well known for our gluten-free biscuits. Been featured quite a bit for those, so we get them we get those requested.
The lowly biscuit keeps them coming back,
Simple
right?
biscuit, that's right. Yeah.
What I love too is that you told us before we went on air, a lot of people don't realize, hey, he loves to cook, he loves food, he loves all that stuff. You also are a hockey player.
Big Preds fan too. Yeah.
See,
absolutely.
isn't that the coolest thing to know?
Yeah. We get to work right down the street from Bridgestone as well, which is phenomenal. But been going to Preds games since day one. My family had season tickets from day one, like right there on the banister. So got to grow up.
Big
watching
foam
play.
finger?
Yeah, huge. Well, it
Fang
was
finger.
the fang finger. Yeah. All day. Yeah.
And you, so you continue to play because
try, yeah.
He's a chef, but he's.
You got to stay in shape when you're
Yeah.
eating all day and taking snacks all day. So
I asked him where his hockey stick was, and he said, I got two. They're in my car right now. Want me to go get them?
Oh yeah, no, you're taking
that's
a
right.
holster. You're ready.
got
to
them there. Yeah.
You're ready to go.
Ready to go. Anytime.
So specifically, what are some of the things you're tweaking and yeah, it's not too early to talk Thanksgiving and all that.
Sure.
You're just kind of taking a.
We are getting ready for Thanksgiving. We do a huge buffet. It's very big with the locals. I would say it's probably one of the bigger buffets in the city in terms of seasonal Thanksgiving kind of situation. We do big carving stations, smoked prime ribs, turkey breasts, things like that. So we're definitely looking forward to that. But in terms of seasonality, we're pretty good into summer at this point. So we're trying to kind of look towards fall and see what we got going on.
Thank you, Tyler. We appreciate you coming by.
Thank you.
Good to see a local
it's a
guy,
pleasure.
Notre Dame fan.
Yeah.
He's going to come back a third time. I've already decided that.
I'm here.
That is.
I'm here.
Omni Nashville has something good to eat always. Whether you are from out of town or stay right here, go ahead and make your plans. OmniNashville.com. Check out all the restaurants within Omni Nashville. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk racing. That's kind of your bailiwick.
That's kind of my jam. That's good. And we have a fantastic annual event that's coming up, and you're going to have the lowdown. If you don't know about it, we'll give you all the who, what, why, when, and where, and why, and all that stuff. And we'll talk about why I won't be in the race when we come back on Taste of Nashville.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
On the Lionel line, you're the boss. Tell Mom and Dad you want a Lionel electric train.
Times may have changed, but the commitment to producing quality Lionel trains has remained. For 125 years, Lionel has been creating lasting memories with the world's best model trains. The 2025 anniversary catalog is now available. Just visit LionelNashville.com. The Lionel Train Store is conveniently located at Opry Mills, right in your backyard. So whether you visit the website or stop by the store, join us in celebrating 125 years of cherished memories today.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Miller. Main Street Media is partnering with Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix at the Nashville Superspeedway to send a family of 4 to the race August 31st. To register, please visit any Main Street Media website and look for the Register Here banner. You'll also receive some fantastic Borchetta Bourbon Music City merchandise. We look forward to seeing you at the race.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
Welcome back to Taste of Nashville, along with Devon O'Day, Tennessee Radio Hall of Famer. I'm John Dwyer. And
I'm Devon O'Day.
Devon O'Day. Did I say you're Devon O'Day? Or did I just say you're a Hall of Famer? People know who you are.
No,
Okay.
no.
We don't drug test on this show, okay? I have been, I had a little bit of a drama a few weeks ago.
Okay, he is really low playing this, downplaying it, whatever. He's not telling you the whole story. We're lucky to have this man.
I'm not going to be in the lineup in the race that we're going to be talking about. My car is no longer. I had a wipeout on I-65 north of Louisville, going home to South Bend, Indiana, to see my dad. Didn't make it. I'm good. I'm lucky. Broken leg. It sounds worse than it is, but I have two things I've never done in my life. I've never had a broken bone. Can you say the same? Probably not.
No.
That's a whole list. And two, I've never had plastic surgery. And this is inside my mouth. So I sound like, and I apologize, like I have marbles a little bit. So if I spit on you, I don't mean to.
That's okay. That's okay. We're just so glad that you're here.
I'm just trying to talk with that and enunciate and all that. So anyway, so that's what's fine. But I'm fine.
Hydroplaning is real.
Yeah, it is. So
Yeah.
anyway, we're good. But we want to talk, Michael Scholl, who's here to talk about an amazing event that has been going on. This is the Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix. And welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
South Bend guy. His father knows my father. We're getting all, I know, it's small. That's what happens.
Can you
in Nashville,
believe this?
right?
I mean, Michael, you told him who your dad was, and his response, I've never seen that much emotion come out of this man.
I was excited because I think so much of your dad. And but your pathway here, you were at Vanderbilt Athletics, doing some football communications.
I was, yeah.
Now it's a big race. So give us the lay of the land. When the race is. It's more than a one-day thing, so we want to make sure about that.
It is Labor Day weekend out at Nashville Superspeedway, the Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix presented by Will Scott. Saturday we start with practice qualifying for both the NTT IndyCar Series and Indy Next by Firestone, which is our ladder series, sort of our minor league baseball for IndyCar, if you will. So practice and qualifying on Saturday. Saturday night, we're going to have a camper party for all the folks who camp out at the Speedway for the whole weekend. And then Sunday, both races, Indy Next and the NTT IndyCar Series. It's the final race of the season. We'll be crowning a champion at the end of that race. So we celebrate a race winner and a champion. Might be the same person, but it's the end of the season for us here in Nashville.
I think, and we've had friends that have done the camping thing, and I wouldn't call it glamping, but it's good stuff. It
can be what you make it.
Well,
really, all we provide is some land for you. So if you want to turn it into glamping, you're able to.
Yeah,
you just have to bring it to the Speedway.
Saturday, though, what we want to talk about family fun. In the next segment, you're going to have an opportunity to actually go on us with the sweepstakes. What are some of the things, because it's more than just left-hand turns?
It is a lot more than left-hand turns. On Saturday, you get a chance on track to see practice qualifying. We're one of the most accessible sporting events that you can go to. You can get into the garage, you can get into the pit area, you're walking all around the track, you can get into the infield. It's just a tremendous opportunity to get up close, see these machines up close. They're spectacular when you see them up close. They're so fast. You can get up to drivers. We have opportunities to get autographs, photos with drivers. We're an incredibly, incredibly accessible weekend. Kids' tickets start at $10, so it's an easy weekend as well.
That's so affordable for a family.
Absolutely.
Talk about food, what's going on out there. And I know that now the Borchetta bourbon is not for everybody, but it's not for the kids. But what do you have food-wise for the kids?
Hopefully everyone 21 at least, but we'll have all the concessions open at Nashville Superspeedway. They've been a tremendous partner for us. We're working on some unique Nashville things to have out there that we'll be announcing here in the next week or two. Still finalizing a few contracts there, but you will be able to get a taste of Nashville out at the track.
Scott Borchetta has been a long time. I remember when he was doing the Legends cars and things.
Yep.
I don't know, his history here of supporting racing goes back decades, and it's so important to have.
Yeah, Scott's a great driver too.
Oh, he'll tell you that. Oh yeah, no, sorry, Scott. No, he's got a trophy case of more than just gold records. No, I know that. I think growing up in Indiana, open wheel racing. Okay, this is kind of thought of NASCAR and stock car. Open wheel racing is the real deal. It is really exciting.
It's awesome, and I know a lot of people ask if we started downtown on the street circuit and we've moved out to Nashville Superspeedway. If you've never seen these cars on an oval, the speed, the precision, they're driving wheel to wheel. It's unbelievable to watch them on an oval, and we grew up on the Indy 500, and when you see, 240 miles an hour, and you think you can process that, you really don't realize it until you see it in person.
Now the track, this is where I haven't forgotten all my sports knowledge. 1.3 miles cement oval. The sight lines are there's not a bad seat. You can see it from 360,
Absolutely.
Which is good. The camping up on the Vista is good. I want to go back to the fan experience though, because people can be intimidated. Have you walked through the tunnel underneath to the track and all that?
Not at the Nashville Superspeedway.
Yeah, this is a big deal. You can get the passes, and the way you can get really close to these machines.
You can get into the garage area. We sell a garage pass. We sell a paddock pass. There's a pit pass available with some of our hospitality options as well. You won't be able to touch it, but you can get within touching distance of the machines. You'll be a great chance to meet drivers. Drivers are walking around, and they're used to fans being around these settings, so they're very friendly. Great environment to bring kids. Just a phenomenal experience.
Well, we're going to hear more about that coming up. But before you go to the race, be sure you stop by Lionel Trains in the Opry Mills Mall. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. For a while there, I kind of went incoming.
They have a brick and mortar there, and they've been a great sponsor.
You can go, and they have die casts. It's not just about trains. Yeah. You can get all the racing die cast right there, and they're going to have the Indy cars that are available. And can you imagine getting the driver of that car to sign the die cast?
Sunday morning, 9:30, we'll have autographs.
Oh my God, isn't that cool? We're going to tell you how your family can probably win passes. I'm just going to say we're going to cross both fingers and toes. So you win tickets for 4. We've got all the scoop on the sweepstakes coming up. Stay with us on Taste of Nashville.
Did you know there's a Lionel Racing store at Opry Mills? That's right, and the 2025 season is going to be wild. Lionel Racing Store has die-cast classics, late models, elite premier editions, and special finishes. Come find your favorite driver. Searching for that special birthday gift? Take that short drive to Opry Mills and choose from thousands of items. You can also visit lionelnashville.com.
Being in Tennessee, we wanted to try to keep it as local as possible, so we have an entire section of our menu that is just dedicated to local whiskeys like Uncle Nearest, Jack Daniels, of course, George Dickel, Nelson Brothers, Greenbrier whiskey, and all of our taps are all local. From 2 o'clock until midnight, we've got food every day for you guys. A good handful of appetizers, some entrees, and a couple salads and things like that. My name is Ethan Kanana. Please come down and see us at the Pick Lobby Bar here at the Omni in Nashville.
Hi, welcome everybody. We're here at the Lionel store. I'm Nathan Graham, and we're going to show you a little bit of our 125th product. We got a lot of great stuff right here. We're going to start off simple. We'll start off with our hand cars. We have these. They're from the Polar Express. They're wind up. We've been making these things for about 100 years now. They come with some track and a big key. They're pretty collectible, or you can run them right on your layout, either way. We have right here, we have something that's called the Trippy Trolley. We've actually had these for a while now, but it's just something I thought was worth mentioning. It's got a lot of features. It's got the lights underneath and in the side. It's like a disco party on rails right here. Moving along, something a little bit higher in, we have the Lion Chief. Now, Lion Chief has the control system, but usually the only things that it doesn't have are the connecting couplers on the front and back that are electrolyzed, and then the smoke. This one doesn't have smoke, but other than that, they are a great locomotive for the price. Move on to something a little bit nicer. We have the Railbud cars. These are Lion Chief Plus 2.0. What that means is they do have electro couplers and smoke and command control, which makes them a little smoother, a nicer ride. They're built really well. The full interior. They're a nice train. Move up to one of our Lion Chief 2.0 Berkshires. Right here we have the Big Emma, one of the representations of the Louisville Nashville. Solid die-cast steam engine, solid die-cast tender. You got fan-driven smoke. The speed control on these things is amazing. It's just like the big Legacies. Great smoke show too. And we'll move into our lower-end Legacy. We'll start off with this diesel here. This is a nice SD40-2. It's got a lot of detailing, as all of our Legacies do. It's the highest end that we have aside from Vision line. So everything is scale, everything is really detailed. Move on to this one here. This is our Legacy Hiawatha. These are beautiful die-cast steam engine. This engine and tender probably weighs around 10 pounds. The detail on these things is amazing. You can even open the boiler front and see the inner workings. Now, we'll move on to these switchers. These are beautiful little locomotives, and they'll run around 031 track, which is great for just about anybody's layout. They have a lot of great features too. For instance, when you ring the bell, your bell swings back and forth. They don't have whistle steam because they couldn't fit that in there, but just look at the cast-in detail on this thing and all the separately applied detail as well. Lots of pipe work, beautiful drive gear. These are great running locomotives. Now we'll move on to the big one, the Y6B. These are beautiful models. Highly detailed. I may or may not have ended up with a couple of these myself. You got all the cast-in detail is really good, but just look at all of the separately applied piping. I mean, they did a fantastic job on these things. They're beautiful. Pick it up and take a closer look at it. Got all this beautiful die-cast detail, all this separately applied piping work. You flip around and look in the cab. We got the firebox. We actually have butterfly doors. You can see the gleaming coal load inside light up real bright when it's running too. What you're looking at is 125 years of innovation. We started with running trains conventionally by just simply operating a lever and adding power to do reverse, forward, and neutral. So now we have systems like Legacy where we can do everything. Everything's nice and smooth. You can control things to do whatever you want. Speed steps, whistle steam, everything. So now that we've talked about these locomotives, let's see one in action.
Roger, your track is clear. Dispatcher out.
If you want the latest in weather conditions, be sure to tune in to our Busy Bee Plumbing Weather Report each weekday on Mornings on Main Street. Brought to you, of course, by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. We will keep you updated on the latest conditions outside, like severe weather, heat, snow, rain, and even hail.
We're back, and I like free stuff, and I like giving it away. How about that? How about that for a back end, right?
We can do that. We've been talking to Michael Scholl, he's the Communications and Community Relations of the Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix. This race, and we're going to tell you how you can win the freebies, so just don't go anywhere, okay? Settle down. This is a race that some people will remember, through the streets of Nashville. Because of the new Titan Stadium, you've had to go to a plan B, and what better than to have a super speedway just out of ways. But it's going to come back eventually here. Yes, no, we don't know.
We're not sure yet. We're not sure yet. Part of it is we'll have to know what the East Bank's going to look like.
Well, there's that.
Right? We lost a giant parking lot that we used as our paddock and our pit area, and we need to know what's going to happen when that old stadium comes down and what that footprint's going to look like. So, to be determined.
Okay, all right. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but I know that has been, and I know the drivers always love coming to Nashville because of the generosity, the spirit. People get it. So, I mean, it's one of the favorite stops for the driver.
Absolutely, and first and foremost for Joseph Newgarden, who's a Nashville native. So they love it. It's a great place to end the year as well. They get to kind of relax once the race is done as well, and there's no better place to do that than Nashville.
Okay, so we're going to give away.
We're going to give away a chance at tickets for 4 big old swag collection to the Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix.
All right, so go to Main Street Media, let's get this right, Main Street Media website, look on, and you'll be able to find it, right? I mean, if I can find it, right? Okay, we're getting it.
MainStreetMediaTN.com. You can go to all of our publications. If you read the Wilson Post, go to WilsonPost.com. If you read the Mount Juliet Chronicle, that's where you go. If you're anywhere in town, the Hendersonville Standard, that's where you go. Wherever you are, you look for the Main Street papers, go to that website, and you have a way to register. Heck, if I were you, I'd register at all of them. I mean, I'm just saying, that's what you need to do, because it's going to be a great package, right?
And to find out more about this, in case you're skipping around, where your website?
MusicCityGP.com. So if you don't win the tickets, MusicCityGP.com.
And it will have the schedule, the race schedule, what to do. If you're looking for something family oriented, and there's going to be music, there'll be a block party, it is a festival atmosphere. And you've never been out there, there's plenty of parking. You can do that, right?
Absolutely.
And if you've not been to the Superspeedway, has been there since 2001. It's been out there. And so
you were there the day it opened, weren't you?
I actually had a good experience where they let local TV heads, that's what we call it, prior to plastic surgery, we got to be one of the pit crew. And I got to be the guy that puts the flag down for Eddie Cheever, who won the 1996 Indianapolis 500. He put it into the wall, and I was never asked back. It wasn't my fault, but it was a good experience. Anyway, it's a really cool track. So once again, the website is
MusicCityGP.com.
Okay.
And don't forget, register at any of our Main Street pages. We want to have you there. MainStreetMediaTN.com to find out all the information on this incredible race and great family event. Speaking of family, we're going to talk about a treat, a sweet treat, a frozen treat coming up, and it's brand new in Mount Juliet. That's the way Charlie Daniels said it. Well, we're going to say Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Stay with us. This is Taste of Nashville.
I'm Joseph Burgoyne, Chef Tornad of the Omni Nashville Hotel. Come see us at Kitchen Notes.
On the Lionel line, you're the boss. Tell Mom and Dad you want a Lionel electric train.
Times may have changed, but the commitment to producing quality Lionel trains has remained. For 125 years, Lionel has been creating lasting memories with the world's best model trains. The 2025 anniversary catalog is now available. Just visit LionelNashville.com. The Lionel Train Store is conveniently located at Opry Mills, right in your backyard. So whether you visit the website or stop by the store, join us in celebrating 125 years of cherished memories today.
Hi, I'm Missy Acosta.
And I'm Stephanie Miller.
We're here with Community Checkup, and we would love for you to join us each month as we dive a little deeper into different organizations and events, happenings around Middle Tennessee.
You can find our Community Checkup episodes through our Main Street Media publications. Just go to the top of the page and click on How to Stream. You'll find Main Street Media TV on Apple, Amazon, and Roku. We'll also make it easy for you. Just download our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile. You'll have all of our episodes right there at your fingertips.
Hi, I'm Carmen at the Omni Nashville Hotel. Come see us at the Macara Spa.
We're back at the Omni Hotel in the lobby area along with Devon O'Day. I'm John Dwyer. This is Taste of Nashville, and we are going to put the tea in taste with our next guest.
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite places. You don't know this, Mr. Brad Feuerbacher from Andy's Frozen Custard. Frozen custard, you think, I've had ice cream before. Well, if you hadn't had frozen custard, you have not had frozen custard. It's better than any ice cream, hands down, right?
That's right. It's not ice cream. It's Andy's.
I love it. I love it.
Not his first rodeo, by the way. You can tell. Now, you brought some samples, and we'll get into that.
Yep.
Mount Juliet, the newest location.
Our newest one. Just opened.
Why out there?
Well, we have looked around the area. It's our 6th location in the greater Nashville area.
Oh, okay.
And we take our time. We build standalone buildings, so they're all stand by themselves. Architecture, glass, you can see what we're doing. You can see our made fresh hourly frozen custard as we're making it. Mount Juliet is right there as you head east, right out of town. Love the community. It's growing, and it's not too far from a super speedway that's coming up with a race. So
That's right. Yeah, make a stop there.
And you've got Andy's to go. Look at these cute takeaway little things, and explain what these things are.
yeah, so right there is our custom treats that we would make in store as you come through our drive-through walk up. But we also have our Andy's Anywhere. And what we do is we make these half pints here, and we call them a pick 6. So we have different flavors. We hand pack them ourselves in the store. We put them in there. You can come by and get a pick 6 on your way. We also have pints and half gallons as well.
The way that's packaged, because you're going, well, I can't get ice cream to go, or custard to go, I should say. This looks like this holds up.
It does hold up. These are frozen solid, good to go. If you need a little dry ice, you can throw that in a cooler on the way if you're going that far. But if you're just going from the store to a location to enjoy with friends and family, you can do that too.
So what do we have here? What you want to go, I don't know, left to right or right to left, or what you brought some samples.
Let's go inside out.
All right? Inside out.
Let's
Okay.
go inside out.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
The two on the inside there,
Yeah.
that's our Nashville Honky Tonk Jackhammer. So in an ode to Nashville, we
That
created
sounds alcoholic.
Is it? It's got a little something in there. No, it doesn't.
No,
It does.
see?
It
Put it
doesn't.
down.
We could, but in honor of the tradition of the honky tonks that came into Nashville and made it, we wanted something authentic. And there is also a very famous candy that was served in the Grand Ole Opry in the early 1900s. And so it's our spin on that. It's Spanish peanuts, caramel, chocolate chip, and then we drill a hole in the middle. We call it jackhammer, and we put marshmallow right down the center of it.
And this is something very cool. It's seasonal. There are always like those flavors that are special and that you got to get them right then. It's like the Lord says, it's going to be a limited time. So if you stop by Andy's, you need the key lime pie one.
That's right. Our limited time, it's peaches and key lime pie right now. We take a whole piece of key lime pie, put it in there with your vanilla frozen custard, and blend it up, and we call that a concrete. So we'll be serving that through there, and that's our seasonal LTO right now.
Can I personally thank you for one thing that you make at Andy's you can't find just about anywhere else in the world anymore?
What's that?
A malt.
That's right. And
They make real malts at Andy's.
And you can even get a double malt if you like it that much. So we have that on the menu as well. Real malts, real old-fashioned sodas is another thing we do that people may not know about. So quite a few things.
So you've got 6 locations in Middle Tennessee now.
We do.
Right? And talk a little bit about, clearly you love what you do. I'm not sure he eats as much as he needs to. I'm a little skeptical.
A lot of sampling.
Is that it? Yeah, a little sampling.
Restaurant business keeps you moving, as the chef would say, earlier.
Grass go underneath your
What's
feet.
the difference between custard and ice cream? What makes it so good? What's that special thing?
Well, you'll notice it's a richer, creamier texture, right? And so it has more butter fat in it, but it's also the specialty of how we have custom frozen custard machines that slow churn it with these blades, so it's a lot less air. So when you see ice cream can be harder and more frozen, whereas this is a thicker, creamier texture style. So really some signature ingredients are customized frozen custard machines, and we make it fresh every hour. So every treat you have at the store, that frozen custard is made within the last hour.
I'm going to take a leap of faith and know that at the Omni customer service, having high-end, people, the right people to be in the culture of your school, in your business for custard, it's probably a fun place to work, right? I mean, that's it. You want to develop a place where you want to go, you find good workers, you develop a company culture that people gravitate to, right?
You bet. That is what Andy's Frozen Custard is all about. And with our Andy's Nashville stores, we're very happy and strong culture with that. Just in our Mount Juliet store alone, we have over 40 employees.
Really?
Yep. And we get together, and I was just at the store, and there's a lot of camaraderie there. Everything is face-to-face with the customer, so no speaker boxes. So we're always taking your order either a walk-up window or out at the drive-through face-to-face, so we're built on that. And we want to be the gathering place of every community we serve, and we really want to be a part of the community and be the place to celebrate and come together.
Well, don't forget, before the big race, is it Andy's to go?
Andy's Anywhere.
Andy's Anywhere.
That's right.
Get yours to go.
And the 6-pack, can you divvy? Does it have to be all the same 6, or you can pick and choose, or what do you do?
You can pick your flavors that we offer.
How many flavors do you have?
As well on the pick 6, or
well, it's good to have 6, I guess, right?
I think we have 6 flavors, and then always vanilla and chocolate are your home base, and then some different cookie doughs and Oreos and peanut butter cup. So.
Fantastic.
Well, are you ready to taste test?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, I want to do the key lime.
I want to dig in the center. What's in the center here?
That's marshmallow.
The marshmallow.
That's the marshmallow jackhammer.
Okay, all right.
So when you get a treat with a jackhammer, we drill a hole down the middle. And
This is not going to go. This is not going to. This is.
Marshmallow can be tricky.
That's like mozzarella cheese.
Okay, we're gonna do this in the break, but no, this is fantastic. Mm-hmm.
This is amazing. The key lime pie is like the best thing I've ever had in my whole life.
There's a whole piece in there, you know that. Right? Isn't that right?
Yep.
No,
and we made it almost within the last hour. It came directly from the store with these treats
really
that they made
held
for you
up,
guys.
right? I know
So,
you've been here, a few minutes. This is really, because you don't want to get the ice cream that's all over the place, and so anyway, this jacket's going to get dry cleaned. I don't care. It's going to be fine.
Is
All
it yummy?
It got a little crunch too. There's some peanuts
Spanish
in there.
peanuts,
Spanish peanuts. Yeah, that's good.
As we clean ourselves up, we're going to get ready for some music. Don't forget, when you see the Andy's sign, it means a good time, baby. Go see Andy's, stop by, get some good frozen treats, and it's anytime, all year round. Frozen treats are always a good idea, right?
You bet. All year.
All right. Brad, thank you so much. Thanks
for
being
having
here.
me.
Thanks for being all the goodies. My friend Emma, my little 8-year-old friend Emma out in the audience is going to write. She's already got dibs on that, right? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
She's staying with us, so she's going to have to do some housework or something to earn it. But we'll make sure she can do that. Anyway, thank you, Brad. Appreciate it.
Hey, when we come back, there is a summertime feel-good, dance-along, fall in love single that is going to make you so happy. A return visit from CJ Field, and I'm going to tell you, if you love, let's see, that kind of music, you're going to hear some next.
Fries come with that shake, girl? I'm just curious.
No, but it comes with my custard. We'll be right back with Taste of Nashville.
Hi, I'm Carmen at the Omni Nashville Hotel. Come see us at the Macara Spa.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Miller. Main Street Media is partnering with Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix at the Nashville Superspeedway to send a family of 4 to the race August 31st. To register, please visit any Main Street Media website and look for the Register Here banner. You'll also receive some fantastic Borchetta Bourbon Music City merchandise. We look forward to seeing you at the race.
Hi, I'm Philip Blevins. I work for Lionel on the racing side. This is something I've enjoyed most of my life. My dad was involved in NASCAR along with my uncle and several of their friends many years ago, from the 50s to the early 60s. And I've been involved in racing for quite a while. I work at the racetracks, help out where they need me to, I volunteer. And I was retired, and Lionel opened the store here, and I decided to work here at the store at Lionel because my passion is racing. All right, what we got here is some of our racing sets. This one is Kyle Larson. He's one of our most popular drivers. This is his rookie set from the Indy 500. It also has his Coca-Cola 600 car in here. And this is what they look like. This is his 600 car, and this is his Indy car. This has been a very good set for us here. Also, we have another set with Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and William Byron. This was a set that Hendrick's 40th anniversary year, they finished 1, 2, 3 at Martinsville. This is one of our best-selling sets too. And if you notice, they all have a ruby red color. This is a color that Hendrick set up for his 40th anniversary with all his cars. Another thing we have here is we have color chromes. This is the color chrome car of another popular driver we have. They call him SVG, or Shane Van Gisbergen. These cars are very limited. It's one of our best-selling cars. This is the difference between a standard and a color chrome. As you can see, major difference. This is the limited color chrome, this is the standard car. And the color chromes are very sought after. We also have autographs cars here, and they all have a certificate of authenticity from Action, which is part of Lionel. This is a Richard Petty one we have here. Richard Petty has an unusual way of signing his name, which is very hard to copy. So when you see a car signed like this, you know it's a Richard Petty car. And he signed a very limited number of cars for us. And we also have, let's see, who else do we have here? We also have this one is Ross Chastain, and that's his signature on his car. And it also comes with a certificate of authenticity. This is another one of the color chromes we have of one of our most popular cars. This is a winner's car, and it comes race ready. In other words, it has the marks on the car as well as a picture of him holding the trophy. And they're all winners because they come with a checkered flag on the box, so you can tell. This is a color chrome winner's circle, one here, and it is one that's very hard to find. These types of cars, like I said, the color chromes are very limited number, and they come in different colors, depends on what the sponsor of the car has. And this is our small cars we have here, similar to the color chrome and standard cars. These are the Elite 1/64 scale cars, and you can mainly get these here at the store or at the racetrack, or you can order them online, but that's the only places you can find these. They're standard made, and you can get these autographed just like some of the other ones at the racetrack. That's what the drivers usually sign at the racetracks, unless you bring a big one or buy a big one and have them sign. That's what we have here on the NASCAR side, so if you would like to come by, we have a lot of cars here with a lot of drivers. We have a lot of autographed drivers here, as well as the color chrome and the standard. Hopefully we have your favorite driver, and especially at the time the races are here. Come down here, you can buy a car and take it with you and get it signed. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, I'm Sarah at the Omni Nashville Hotel. Come see us at Bar Line.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
We're back, and Taste of Nashville wouldn't be Taste of Nashville without music, right? It is Music City.
This is fantastic. Return guest. I'm in a custard coma, by the way. We have had some great food, and we talked about racing, and now let's talk about music.
Well, first of all, this man never tastes anything food-wise that we have on this show. You're always business, very business.
Well,
you jumped into that custard like it was like
it's gonna be cheat week, not cheat day. We're gonna milk this sucker, but it's great. But you are so pumped for CJ.
I am. I mean, I make no bones about it. I love CJ Field so much. He's from Massachusetts. He's been working it in Nashville a lot. You know, cuts on the new Ashley McBryde project, and you're part of a graduating class. You all came together, working up in the business. You and Ashley and a whole host of others writing together and everything. And you've watched a lot of people jump off the runway and start flying. Well, guess what happened to CJ? Now, just so if you don't remember, CJ wrote the song on the way to our Memorial Day show. I said, do you have a Memorial Day song? Yeah. Well, he didn't, but he wrote it on the way here.
You're a good liar.
It was a song called The Soldier, and it has done so well, and it's caused you to do something really important for veterans.
Yeah, I felt funny writing a song about a fallen soldier and then taking the $12 that I made in royalties. So I wanted to do something to give back, you know, because we're getting so much attention. So I started a foundation. We did Christmas meals. I took care of my hometown's veteran services for the whole winter. And yeah, I didn't see that coming.
You know, and that all started with a yes, and then making sure that you lived up to what you promised. And then you realize, wow, it's like pulling the string on a feed bag. It's just like, whoa, there's so much more to it.
Yeah.
And you've had some great stories. Now, this new song is so different from typical country music, but it's so good. And you went on TikTok. Can I say that? Yeah, you went on the TT channel.
I did.
And said, people say this is too bluesy for the genre.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I woke up the next morning with thousands of comments, and this actually happens. I hear about it happening, but it gets so frustrating putting up a video and it feels like it doesn't reach anybody, and then all of a sudden that song, an original song, like, holy cow. Yeah, didn't see that coming again.
And you're getting response from, now program directors are the least likely to step out and say, hey, can we get in touch with you? But you're having that.
I've never experienced this, yes. So I fell asleep. It had, 900 something views. The next morning it was thousands. And then a friend of mine from Texas sent me a screenshot from a program director. Have you ever heard of CJ Field? I heard him on TikTok, and we got to get him to Texas. I'm like, okay, have you registered the song? No, I'm doing it right now. And and so now it's going to radio, and I've never imagined that happening so quick.
This is such a double-edged sword, and I want to take a little bit of a deeper dive, as you said during the commercial break, that you almost quit. And TikTok was this clickbait, and but you leaned into it, and now you can see the advantages. But who knew, right?
Yeah, certainly not me. Because if you're going to do it, you have to understand there's a lot of people out there putting serious money into it. So if you're doing it truly grassroots with $0, like, it can be painful. And not just with TikTok, with every part of the industry. And so I came from kind of the old school, and I wrote my first songs in front of people, playing them on the road. And so to hear, hey, you got to do the TikTok thing, and it just can be very frustrating. And I was right on the verge of stopping. I put that in one of my posts. And then all of a sudden, the comments and the love have been overwhelming. And someone told me a long time ago to follow the love. And so I guess I need to talk. So I've been in the comment section for 3 days now. Just thank you so much. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for following.
Everyone looks for the gimmick, but the true gimmick is authenticity, connection with a fan, connection with a song, and talent, and going, okay, God gave you one. God gave you one. You did it. You followed through. And name of the song is?
Goodbye, Mona Lisa.
Goodbye, Mona Lisa. Where did that even come from?
It started with a melody, which I think is God's voice.
Mhm.
And the humming I had been doing for days fit that sound. I'm like, I guess it's Mona Lisa. I don't know anything about what? You know, where did that come from? And so I fit the words to the sounds I was hearing, and there it was.
Do you know who else writes like that? If you've ever been in a room with Jim Lauderdale writes it. He walks around with a guitar, and pretty soon there's this song, and you go, where did that come from? And I was
He's amazing.
Yeah, well, so are you. Guess what? And will you play that song for us?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this one truly spotlights your voice, that voice that's not what I would call traditional country, but you bring that groove, that grit, and that rock flair that comes from that northeast corner of the world where you're from, and you brought it to Nashville, and I love it.
Yeah, and it's a little reminiscent of, some old doo-wop stuff. My parents loved old rock and roll. So like the Platters, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, that's kind of laid into it, but it's more new and dancey. I don't know where it is, but maybe I've made a box for myself.
Yeah, songs you can dance to and fall in love. You need your summer fall in love song. You're just about to hear it. C.J. Field.
Taste of Nashville. Na 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 na. Here come that fire. It's burning my eyes again. She's causing my pain. She's driving me crazy. I had to fall. Well, I thought my heart was gonna be fine this time. I guess there's no such thing as a perfect thing, honey, after all. Goodbye, Mona Lisa. I bet you never cry. Goodbye, Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, goodbye. Let me tell you about it. Now, if I could paint the perfect girl for me, I would. But darling, it's you that had to be till you said goodbye. Girl, now why you did it? Trying the pain. Oh, baby, something reminded me. I guess there's no such thing as a perfect thing, Devon, after all. Goodbye, Mona Lisa. Hope you never cry. Goodbye, Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, goodbye. Oh, yeah. Na 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 na. Oh, oh, oh. Goodbye, Mona Lisa. I bet you never cried. Goodbye, Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, goodbye. Hey, goodbye, Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, goodbye.
How about that?
You get free Andy's frozen treats for that, my
I am
friend.
a Custard fan. You don't have to ask me twice.
CJ, your influences, singing-wise, are...
From the time I was little, I was trying to be Elvis. and all the rock stars from there. I get influence from everywhere. I see someone good in Nashville, I might riff something off of that. You try to be a sponge and not be unoriginal. There's a balance there. Levon Helm, Otis Redding, Sam Cooke, Ray Charles, Bob Seger. But then on the countryside, Merle, Hank Sr. There's something just painful and lonesome about even his happy songs. You could hear it in his voice. And I guess I heard stories growing up about how he would pour his soul out. And you certainly watch Elvis do that. And I just never knew anything else. I think I can do that. I would feel it when I would sing. I remember I was like 11 or 12 by myself. I'm like, I think I found my voice, you know? But yeah.
You have. That is real.
Thank you.
If you get a chance to see CJ Field live, you go, because he might play that lead with a Coke bottle, right? I mean,
hey, if there's a mic stand, anything that, you know.
You play a slide with a bottle. I mean, it's the coolest thing ever, but whatever you do, Goodbye Mona Lisa, you can stream it anywhere, everywhere, and now we have just found out it is going to radio. So start bugging your DJs all over the world and say, play CJ Field, Goodbye Mona Lisa, right?
If there's one thing I've learned about this is like real grassroots exists and fans drive the bus. So they started this and they can keep it going, call the radio stations, bug them until they break down.
You deserve it.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
What a fun show.
I know it was a fun show, right?
We're going to come back. I don't know if we can top this. We got the food, we got the racing, we got the great music. Well done, girl.
Well,
got everybody behind the scenes.
Do not forget MainStreetMediaTN.com. Sign up for our sweepstakes and join us always and spread the word. Follow, subscribe, and share. That's the way we do it, right, CJ?
Yes, ma'am. That's why I say yes, whether I have a song or not.
We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.